Quarantiners, it's Remy. Today is Friday, May 7th. Alex and we spent the week trying to figure out a plan for Operation Kidnap future Remy.
I'm still not in love with that name, especially when I see it written down like that on your desk. Kidnapping sounds so extreme.
What would you call it?
How about Operation Back to the Future?
Okay, but we're still going to make future Remy go there.
Unless she decides to go on her own?
Which she won't.
Look, it's all about branding. We're good people. So is she. We just have a difference of opinion. She wants to stay.
And we want her to leave. We'll get back to planning soon. But first, this week we already had May the 4th. Wednesday was Cinco de Mayo. But Alex, do you know what else this week is?
2 weeks before my birthday?
No.
Yes, today is exactly 2 weeks before my birthday.
I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. Today is the last day of Teacher Appreciation Week. Unless you count the weekend. Do you count the weekend?
I'd have to look into that.
It's okay. My point is that unlike you, I appreciate teachers.
What are you talking about? I appreciate teachers.
Not enough to remember that this is their week.
I remembered. I just forgot.
You forgot to remember?
No, keep going.
Anyway, in honor of Teacher Appreciation Week and all the amazing teachers out there, I thought I would talk to an actual teacher who wrote in. Monica Giovannoni is a 4th grade teacher from Euclid Elementary in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Her class listened to all of 6 minutes and are now listening to Remy's Life Interrupted. Miss Giovannoni, welcome to Remy's Life Interrupted.
Thanks, Remy. I'm so excited to be here, and my students are freaking out that I get to be on the show.
That's so great. It's really cool that so many classes around the world are listening to 6 minutes and to this show.
Podcasts have really helped us during this crazy year.
So tell me what it's been like for you and your students this year.
This year has been a roller coaster, we like to say. We started with remote learning, and then we went back in person, and then we went back to remote learning, but now we are finally back to full-time in person. We have 4 4th grade classes at my school, 2 in person and 2 remote, but every Friday we all get together on Zoom for a fun activity. And we also love to have virtual movie nights too.
That sounds like it's been really challenging.
We had some challenges with the transitions back and forth between remote and in-person learning, since we would have to start a whole new schedule over. We also had some technical challenges on Zoom where my students couldn't hear me, or other times I just sounded like a robot.
How would you say your students have handled it?
My students have handled it like rock stars. We make jokes all the time about how crazy this year has been, but it will also be a year that we will never forget.
Anything you want to say to them?
Shout out to my 4th grade students in Mount Prospect, Illinois. I'm very thankful for every single one of you. I was very nervous to start my first year teaching during a pandemic and didn't know what to expect. I ended up with the best students I could ask for. Together, we are one family. Thank you for your patience, hard work, and flexibility this year. I'm so lucky to be your teacher.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of Alex and all of my listeners, I just want to say thank you, and thanks to all the dedicated teachers out there who have been working so hard trying to make this year better for their students. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Remy. Oh, hey, before I forget, my students wanted me to ask you one thing.
Sure, go ahead.
You think you'll ever be able to talk to Rem on the other side of the gate again?
Miss Giovannoni, you just gave me a very good idea.
I did?
You did! Bye! Happy Teacher Appreciation Week!
Bye, Remy. Thanks for having me.
She seemed like a cool teacher.
And she gave me an idea. But why don't we do some more shout-outs?
Good plan.
First, I want to say an early Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Thanks for everything you've done this year and everything you do every day. Sunday is your day. Hope you get spoiled.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy 12th birthday to Nick, and belated birthday shout out to his friend Nathan, who also turned 12. Happy 13th to Elsie from Toronto, Canada. Zoe says happy 17th to her sister Elizabeth. Happy 11th to Evan in Minnesota. Happy 13th to Natalia L. from her best friend Elsie. Shout out to Andrea, who sent me a cool recording. Shout out to Alice and Ankita in the Bay Area. And shout out to Aki and her little sister in Homewood, Birmingham, Alabama.
Happy birthday to Courtney from your best friend Emmy. Shout out Caden at Chandler Santa Rita Way. Shout out to Cassidy, her brother Tommy, her sister Delaney, and their mom and dad. Shout out to Ruth in California and her friends Sophia and Lulu, and her plants named Remy, Holiday, and Birdie. What, no Alex? Maybe even a cactus?
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week to Ms. Louie and her 4th grade class in Wilmette, Illinois. They listen to the show after lunch while they're washing their hands. And to Miss Dugan and Miss Shute in Granville, Ohio.
Shout out all the teachers. See, I remembered.
Okay, now I asked Holiday to keep future me busy and to make sure she couldn't listen to the podcast.
And you have a plan now?
Should I tell you?
I think maybe not on the podcast. Just in case.
Okay, but just know, quarantiners, what you hear after this will be the plan. Remy, you're back. I'm so glad. You are? What's going on?
It's the tunnel.
What about it? We think that when you set off the device down there, you reopened the gate to Rem's world. Really? Yeah. We got a weird message and we've been trying to get a hold of her. That's amazing. I haven't talked to her in over a year. We know, but we need your help. What can I do?
Obviously, with everything flooded, getting to the gate is going to be a lot more complicated than it used to be. It's going to be a 2-person job to get to Rem without risking getting pulled in.
3 if you include Alex, who is going to be outside the flood zone communicating with us on the walkie. So, Remy, you and I are going in together? If you're cool with that. Of course. I can't wait to talk to Rem again. Awesome. Alex and I have been putting together supplies. We've got our boogie boards, bungee cords, and a rope so we can paddle our way through. We're going to try to get a new radio through the gate. Okay, sounds like an adventure. I'm in. Great. When do we start? No time like the present. You sure we're going the right way? I don't have a flashlight, so I can't tell, but I feel like we missed the fork. Oh, we're good. We're getting there.
Remy, you read me? Over.
Loud and clear, Alex.
Okay, great. Can you tell me your location?
We're getting close to the gate. We are? 'Cause I feel like we're... I know where I'm going, Remy. Listen, I'm sensing some tension between us. We're fine. I know I haven't always been honest with you. Always? Okay, I mostly haven't been honest with you, but there are things that I can't share about the future. I don't want to talk about it right now. What else do we have to do while we're down here?
Remy, status report.
Okay, Alex, we're here. Wait, this isn't the gate to Rem's dimension. Start the countdown? Countdown? Hold on.
In 10, 9,
This is the future
8,
gate. You're
7,
trying to send me back.
6,
Sorry, Remy.
5,
I didn't have any
4,
choice.
3,
No, I'm not going.
2,
You can't
1.
make me. Get in! I'm just not getting in.